So Lemonbuster's inspection of a 2008 Passat. We're going to continue here with the left front corner of the undercarriage inspection. As you can see here, the axle and stuff's in good shape. See, it's real dry underneath here. See, your rocker panels are real nice and clean. You know, no real sign of any rust issues or anything of the sort. You can see your exhaust there. Muffler. See your control arm bushing and whatnot. Got some surface rust going on some of the suspension components here, more so in the rear. This is going to be typical of a vehicle of this age and nature living in Illinois. So your subframe where control arms connect on up. We'll go ahead and take a look at the left rear tire. I'm sorry about that. So you see it's a brand new Toyo on here, just installed by the dealership, about 11:30 seconds on it. We'll go ahead and take a look at the wheel here. It's a Toyo Proxy's tire. See, we got a couple little flaws here on the wheel, on the left rear. Also got a mark there and there as well. Overall, the wheel looks to be in average shape. See your rotor here, it's in decent shape. Go ahead and take a look at our rear brakes here. You can see you got about 80% or so left on the rear brakes. That's good. This vehicle is equipped with electronic parking brake. It's good to actuate that so it gets usage every now and then. At this point, we're going to go ahead and take a look at your rear coil springs and your shocks. You can see the subframe has got some surface rust and whatnot on it. That's going to be typical of something of this age. See, the exhaust is in good shape though overall. See the trunk floor, everything's intact with its heat shielding. Again, you can see the eccentrics for your alignment adjustments in the rear here. Got a little bit of rust on those as well. See, all the trim underneath here is intact though. See your coil springs, whatnot, a little bit of surface rust in the subframe and the control arms. Subframe mounts. So again, it's got running a nice brand new Toyo here. You can still see there's actually nubs on it still. It's barely been driven on. About 11:30 seconds left on it. Right rear wheel is definitely in the worst shape. It's got multiple flaws all over it here, where it's just looked like it's made some contact with maybe a curb or something. You can see it kind of hit all the raised portions. Rotor's in good shape. Pad wear's pretty even, as you can see there, about 80% or so left of brake on that. Brake life. Go ahead and take a look here. See your control arm bushing. See there's some rust on the control arm. Your fuel tank is right there, and your fuel filler neck's all plastic, which is a nice thing from a rust standpoint. It can't rust. You can see your rocker panels are in good shape here. See, VW's got a lot of underbody trim on here. This is actually German regulations for the Autobahn. They ask there to be so many decibels wind resistance on the vehicle. The Autobahn, it's for a sound standpoint here. We're going to go ahead and move to the right front corner here. You see your CV boot. Like I said, VW CV boots are known for tearing, specifically the outer boot. Definitely keep an eye on those. They leak grease all over the place. See your tie rod end. Boot's in good shape there. See the bottom of the strut and coil spring area. Brake hoses and sway bar links. Everything's looking real nice. See here we were running our Michelin on the front. About 7:30 seconds, 8:30 seconds left right in that neighborhood. See the wheel's in nice shape. Very minimal flaws. Got a little chip and scratch here and there. But overall, real nice. See you got a little bit of rust sitting on the brakes there. Get a nice look at our brake pad there. See you got quite a life left on it. About 50% or so, 55% right in that neighborhood. I'm going to go ahead and take a look underneath here at the remainder of the front suspension. You can see your CV boot again, your control arm, your ball joint and whatnot. See the underside trim is all intact. You can see here it's real dry underneath here. There was a fault sort in the transmission controller for the Tiptronic, which is the paddle switch shift or manual shifting capability of transmission for the switch, one of the switches having a fault. It did appear to be a history fault, so during the test drive portion we're going to test that function as normal, make sure it works okay. Could just be a history fault that occurred one time. At this point we're going to go ahead and move inside the vehicle, closing the hood so we can actuate wipers for you in a moment here. Alrighty, here's the left front door panel. As you can see, a little discoloration in the leather, nothing too major. See, the dash is in nice shape. On the side of the center console, and the carpet's pretty clean. Do have a little bit of bolster wear here on the driver's seat, very minor though. The backrest is in great shape. The seats are actually really nice on this car. You can see our leather wrapped armrest is in real nice shape. I'm going to go ahead and actuate the power seat for you. See, it's got nice, smooth, and quiet operation here. Let's see if we can show you the lumbar work in here. It's kind of difficult to show up in the videos. You can see the bolster moving in and out there. It's very subtle, but you can see it. Alright, at this point we're going to go ahead and move inside the vehicle here. Just give me 1 second. Alrighty. You see here, got a 53,000 miles on the clock. And we're going to go ahead and fire up this VW here. See here, all your lights go out. Brake light right there, brake light switch check. See, the trim's in nice shape, along with the steering wheel. See, the horn works. See, your dash trim is in nice shape. See, your hazards come on as they should. Your dash in good shape, no cracks or anything like that. See, the owner's manual's there, your glove box. Your pillar trim's in good shape. So your lights all come on. Turn signal left, turn signal right. So you got our AC going on here, rear defrost, recirc. Got our heated seats that go nice and toasty. At this point we're going to wrap up part 3 of the Lemonbuster's inspection of a Passat.